things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the very all-round capabilities of this fella, Bruno Guimaraes. He's strong, competitive, aggressive without the ball, but one of the better distributors when he's on it. He usually slots into a deep midfield role, linking up with the wide men and centre-backs, but he's just as effective when he gets further up the pitch to find something more telling.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That has been cut short. Danilo. Marquinhos. Rafinha. And it's Vinicius! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alexandro. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. That pass has been well intercepted. Over to the left. Nice looking ball. He's in space and looking for options. Showing good feet. Clipped into space. It's out for a goal kick. Gabriel, gently done. Linton, and it's played forward. Rafinha. Alexandro. Bruno Guimaraes. Now, what about a counter-attack? Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Vinicius Junior. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Linton. Rodrigo.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Alexandro. Gabriel. Played towards the other side. And here's Rodrigo. It's run loose here. Danilo. Bullish header! Oh, Brazil! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Rafinha demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Brazil gain their reward with an early goal. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bruno Guimaraes moved on forwards. And it's Danilo. Golovin. Linton. Alexandro. Rafinha. And he cuts out the supply. Golovin. That's really well manoeuvred. Gabriel, forwards and with intent. Rafinha. Marquinhos. Linton. Marquinhos. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Golovin. Oh, delicate chip through. Danilo. Gerson. Marquinhos. Marquinhos. Long ball upfield. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Golovin. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Gerson. Bruno Guimaraes. Gerson. Rafinha. And it's Alexandro. Linton. And here's Vinicius Junior! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's there to clear it. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source. There's the shot! Another save. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Marquinhos.
Brazil really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Looking for a decent ball in. Linton. Defending of the desperate variety. Rodrigo. Oh, cracking ball. Smolov. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's a nice ball. The message is clear, none shall pass. Gerson. That's been drilled forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's played forward.
Brazil are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Russia are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call.
Rafinha. Rodrigo played out towards the right wing. Danilo proves just a little bit too strong. Rodrigo. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Linton. Russia needing to chase the game already. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Moved on forwards. That's a little off target. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Gerson. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior, and the shot! The keeper's done ever so well.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Alexandro plays it short. Oh, such a clever touch. Danger averted for now. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Moved on forwards. The pass has gone astray. Alexandro. Bruno Guimaraes. Joelinton. Aim forwards. Vinicius Junior tries a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Brazil really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
They've played it short. Cross from up he goes! Not the best of headers. Golovin. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Golovin. Golovin. A chance to play it in. Well read. And the danger is averted. Joelinton. Rodrigo. Danilo, who's set up one goal so far. Joelinton gets a foot in here. Gabriel. Rafinha does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He's away. Caresses it through. Joelinton. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius. And the finish! Danilo opts to play it back. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of...
Real chance! With relief, it just needed better contact.
Russia, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That's going to go a long way. Ball's gone out of play. Decent progress down the left. There are a few waiting for it. That is a brilliant interception. Russia to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. And it's played forward. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes, forwards and with intent. Tries a deft little ball. And he's there to get it away. Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Carragher. Vinicius Junior. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Rodrigo. And it's Danilo. Danilo hurtling down that right flank. Clears it away. Alexandro pulls short. Danilo, and that's aimed into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Golovin, aim forwards. Jikia, forwards and with intent. Gabriel, Bruno Guimaraes, and it's played forward. Linton, Golovin with the foul. Danilo, played into the middle, and he's there to clear it. That's very neat. And here's Rafinha. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Gerson plays it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Carragher. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. It is quite a run he's making here. Alisson gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Rafinha. Spread out to the left. Lovely feet. And that is out of play. Golovin. And it's lofted through here. It is a corner, good chance. Danilo getting this one clear. And here's Golovin. Golovin. He can get that clear. Jikia. Golovin played into space out wide. Gerson. Gabriel, gently done. Gabriel. Gerson. Rodrigo. Now that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Rodrigo. And he's away. Great defending, strong and determined. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Searching pass he's played there. He is through here. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Rodrigo. He has a look up. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Russia really could have done without this. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's in plenty of space here. Rodrigo. And it's played forward. Danilo. Golovin. Now he's got space here. And he's having a shot! Alisson sends that a long way. And that has been cleared. Referee's given a throw. Linton. Gerson. Gabriel. Gerson shifted upfield. And it's Danilo. Rodrigo. Rafinha! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rafinha is offering a wry smile there.
Danilo. And here's Rod. And the shot! Yes!
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Three 0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Golovin. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Bruno Guimaraes aim forwards. And it's Danilo. Gerson. Linton takes a shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Rafinha probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Gikia with the clearance. Danilo. And here's Rodrigo. Alexandro. Rafinha. Good take, and is he in? That was very necessary. Danilo. Gerson. Danilo. He is just caressing the ball. Can he deliver? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Golovin. He's cut it out. Linton, gently done. Rodrigo. That's a cute ball. And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, sweet feet. Gerson. Russia, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Marquinhos. Alexandro. Cleared without complication and reclaimed it in a trice. Danilo. Alexandro. Moved on forwards. It'll be a throw-in. Golovin. Marquinhos. Danilo. Danilo shifted upfield. Golovin does really well to win the ball there. Golovin. Gerson wins the duel this time. Oh, super find. It could be in here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rafinha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kuragaev. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gerson. Rodrigo. Danilo, now here's the delivery. And it's played forward. Kuragaev. That's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that is as far as they... Here's a shot! And that's off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's overhit. Gabriel, aim forwards. That's a good run down the left. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Kuragaev. Golovin. That's been won straight back. Now it's been chance! And he should have made it four.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Alexandro, played in with purpose. Smolov, ball's played through. Can he get onto this? Golovin. Oh, what a climb!
It goes to show he is human after all. Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Gerson. And it's played forward. Rodrigo. Danilo. Gerson. Driving on and making good progress. Danilo. That's tidy. Gerson. Gerson plays it in. Brilliantly cut out. Smolov. Well timed, excellent interception. Linton. Alexandro. Gabriel. Have it back and can go again. Alexandro. Succumbs to the pressure. Rafinha. And it's Vinicius! He's missed it.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Moved on forwards. Golovin. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Golovin. And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Out of play for a throw. Hit into the middle. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Out to the left it goes. Alexandro. Cross goes in there. That has been knocked clear. Rafinha. Linton. Rodrigo. And a chance! And that'll be the last act of the first half. Oh, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. And we're off again.
Russia really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Linton. Rodrigo. And he welcomes it in. And here's Rodrigo. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Smolov. Gerson, some resolute defending there. Rodrigo shifted upfield. Gerson. And it's Danilo. Danilo with the cross. And that has been clubbed away. Can he spark a counter here? Bruno Guimaraes, gently done. Linton. Gabriel. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Decent chance! Golovin. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Over to the left. Joelinton. Header! Time to deliver. That is lovely. Climbs up big! Oh, he put himself into a great position. Moved on forwards. Good play on the left-hand side here. So who's he picking out? Smolov gets flagged offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Gerson. And it's Danilo. And he's heaved it away. Danilo. Gerson. And it's played forward. Delivered across. And he's there to clear it. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Alexandro. Shapes to shoot! Great football, shot and save. Alexandro with the short one. Vinicius Junior. Joelinton. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Alexandro. Gerson. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Joelinton. Bruno Guimaraes. Joelinton. Alexandro. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Joelinton. And it's Alexandro. Nice control. Gerson. Lovely bit of skill. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Marquinhos aim forwards. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Oh, some tackle that. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel, and he goes cross-field. Rodrigo. And he's managed to get free. Gets good distance on it. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's really well manoeuvred. Looks to the other side. And he's got his cross in. Danilo is there, and he can get that clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Rodrigo. Gabriel. And it's played forward.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's Alexandro. And it's hoisted clear. Moved on forwards. It's out of play for a goal kick. Marquinhos gently done. Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha! And that is great goalkeeping.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
That's good play. Golovin. Bruno Guimaraes. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Smolov. Gabriel. Alexandro. Proves too strong. Golovin. Marquinhos. Aim forwards. Rodrigo. Now he's off and running. Curricles. There's the shot! Gabriel. Curricles. Now the delivery. Gabriel is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, what a shot at goal! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rafinha. Jason. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. And here's Rafinha. And here's Rodrigo. Good work on the right flank here. Golovin. Can he latch on to this? Alexandro cuts out the pass. Golovin. That's an excellent interception. Serves up a great chance! Final touch was poor. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Alexandro drives forward on the overlap. Rafinha! And the ball's come loose here. Can he stop it going out? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Jikia. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he continually breaks the lines and gets himself into terrific positions.
He can get that clear. Ball is over the line. Golovin. Smolov. Looking here to chip it through. Gets into some space. Aimed in towards the centre. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. Gerson. Rodrigo. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha played through into space. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And the keeper has it. Physical challenge. Rafinha. Muscular approach does pay off here. Golovin. Russia going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Kuragaev. That's really well manoeuvred. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Is there any support? He might not need it. And that was very necessary. And they can counter here.
Gabriel, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Rafinha. Gerson. Jason. Oh, that's nice. No way through, so back it comes. And they've got rid. Jikia. And it's played forward. Linton. Alexandro. Linton. Alexandro. Golovin. That's a nicely weighted pass. Ambitious ball here. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Danilo. Gabriel. Linton. Alexandro. Gabriel. Linton. Alexandro. Moved on forwards. Smolov. Alexandro, aim forwards. Gabriel. Linton. Marquinhos. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Danilo. Gerson. And it's Danilo. Danilo. Rodrigo. Danilo. Oh, it's played into the area. Danger averted for now. In with the challenge. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And that's a throw. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Danilo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Danilo. Gerson. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Moved on forwards. Oh, good spread. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's played into the middle. Marquinhos gets it clear. Oh, they could be caught out. Shoots! Alexandro does really well to win the ball there. Played out to the right. Very nicely done. Out to the right. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Linton did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's really well manoeuvred. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Linton. Rodrigo. Rodrigo played out towards the right wing. And it's played forward. Jason. Great defending, strong and determined. Driving forward. Smolov.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And here's Rodrigo. And it's Danilo. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, great! And he shoots! And he's there to clear it. Vinicius Junior. Aim forwards. Probing pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gerson calmly anticipates. There's no flag. Can he deliver? And that has been cleared. Rafinha wins the duel this time. He's had a shot! Standing save to keep that out.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
There will be a throw-in. Oh, easy pickings there. Kuragaev. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Smolov. Oh, good spread. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Vinicius Junior. It's Vinicius! It's off target and by quite a way. Golovin moved on forwards. Rodrigo. Bruno Guimaraes. Alexandro. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Alexandro. Gerson. Danilo. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. Golovin.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it, even if it's just...
Goes for a shot! It's really well cleared. Golovin. Spread out to the left. Hit into the middle. Gabriel getting this one clear. Oh, nice touch. Golovin. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Gerson moved on forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Golovin. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Linton. Marquinhos, and it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Golovin. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Rafinha. There he goes, motoring forward. That is lovely. Rafinha. Rafinha! It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. Karavev. 5 minutes left on the clock. It's a great ball. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Rodrigo. Golovin. Oh, it's come loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gabriel shifted upfield. Alexandro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Rafinha. Rafinha has been caught there, it's a foul. Alexandro has overhit that horribly. Get a throw in. Linton. Gabriel. It's just beyond his reach. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he's there to get it away. Aim forwards. That's a nicely shaped ball. Big chance! Oh, taken with style! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer class, perfectly delivered.
Russia give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Linton. Gabriel, gently done. Looks to the other side. Oh, can he get onto this? Great run on the overlap here. Danilo. It's a throw-in. And the shot! That's going to go a long way. Linton. Rafinha. Linton. Rodrigo. Produces a cross, and out it comes again. And here's Vinicius Junior. Clears it away. Golovin. Kuragaev. Rodrigo. Now it's Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro plays it short. In it comes. That has been knocked clear. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.